But first, huge announcement. Okay, we are doing the walking challenge, the 20K walking challenge. Okay, I've already done 2 miles today, so I'm a little bit behind my schedule. So I'm going to be pretty much walking the rest of the day. Here's the thing, before we get into the walking challenge, this is a live where you can ask me any questions. So there's that. I do have some other announcements. Okay, so there's that. But before I get into the announcements and also the 20K challenge, I'm going to start kind of going over a couple things that I'm wearing. So a couple things I want to share. This is just like a zip up crop top, black, has a gold zipper to it. It can go all the way up like that. Also, oh, I actually might keep it like that. It's actually really cute. So it can go all the way up with a short turtleneck. Also this super cute tennis skirt. I've been really loving wearing tennis skirts. I want one in like every single color, every single size, and here's why. It's just like, I like how it's like, it's not, hello. I like how tennis skirts aren't so booty rocking everywhere. And I still rock those kind of leggings, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like tennis skirts they're comfortable, they're loose, they're cute, and it's kind of like, I like the feminine look to it. You don't have to play tennis in order to wear a tennis skirt. I think sometimes people think that. You can just wear it with like a cotton top, like wear this with like a regular t-shirt or like a crop top shirt or like a jean top, whatever you want to do, and you can actually style it. But yeah, so that is the outfit that I'm wearing. So I do have it tagged. If anyone's interested, they will be tagged right there. Comfortable, just like the spandex kind of material, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. I always are like, when it comes to stuff like this, I have some like expensive fitness clothes, but it's just not that serious. Like, I don't think it is necessary all the time to have $150, $200 leggings on with a $150 shirt. Like, so it's like a $350 outfit. It's cool. It's nice. You feel the the material is really elevated and like all that, but it's just not that serious all the time. So all this stuff that I'll be sharing with you guys is like either from Target, Walmart, and whatever other like reasonable shop that YouTube shopping is partnered up with. Hello everyone coming in. Okay, so there's that. Also too, so I'm gonna try to walk a little faster here. So I am going to be walking 20,000 steps a day. The reason being is that I have to get down to 132 pounds. I'm setting a goal for myself by the end of this month. Okay, so that's basically, I'm 136 pounds right now. Of course, things fluctuate, right? So my goal is you lost 18 pounds? Oh my gosh. Oh, Mad, yes. Because I feel too weak. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. How many hours? So it's 10 miles, and then you can pretty much walk a good mile within 30 minutes. Like if you're walking on 3.3 or 3.0 for 30 minutes, so that's like about a mile, maybe a little bit more. So if you did, it's pretty much like 5 or 6 hours of walking. But again, like I'll be walking faster than that on some of the hours and then on some of the hours slower. But yeah, so today I didn't do the best job. I should have started the second I woke up, because that's when I was doing the 10,000 step challenge. I got in the habit of just waking up and getting right on the treadmill. And then when you do that, you like knock out a mile or two when you're just like getting your morning going, right? So I should have done that this morning, but it's okay. We're just going to keep going. Now here's why I'm doing 20,000 steps, and you guys are welcome to do this with me. I think what I'm going to do is put a free downloadable on like my July goals, because here's the thing, guys. I know I said this before and I did the calculations incorrectly, so sorry about that. But this is now officially the second half of the year. July 1st and on, so we got July, August, September, October, November, December. So 6 more months, okay? So I want us to forget about the last 6 months. Just like wash it. the good stuff take with you, but anything that like, you know, a goal you didn't hit, oh my gosh, it's already halfway through the year. Oh my gosh, da 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 da. Oh my gosh, this drama happened. I want everybody to wash it right now. You can't even walk the way you've been feeling. Oh, I can walk but can't do the treadmill. Okay. No, and that's fine. And here's the thing. So I'm inviting everyone to do 20,000 steps with me because that's what I'm pushing for. And I'll tell you guys the reason why in a second. But if you are someone that like is more sedentary in general, then like hitting like 7,000 steps a day, and then maybe like the next week trying to hit 10,000, and then, or like this week is just try to hit 5,000 a day, and then the next week try to hit 7,000 a day. Excuse me. And then the next week, try to, like the third week, try to hit 10,000. And then maybe just the last week, you know, like you guys can do it on your level, right? Like with where you're at. I wouldn't be, that's not, it's literally not normal. Like you cannot live a lifestyle. How do I put this? Like just the normal way that we live in America. You can't walk 10,000, 20,000 steps a day. You have to really go out of your way to do the 20,000 steps, like waking up extra early, walking when you usually would be sitting. Like earlier, I was editing a video and I was sitting and I was like, I need to do this walking. So I got on here and I just put the treadmill to 1.0. So even though I didn't, you know, I walked like, I edited it took me like 45 minutes. I ended up walking almost a mile doing that, but I was walking really, really slow. And I was editing. And so I'm just trying to like steal little bouts of walking here and there. So that's like, you know, that's, today will probably be more like 15,000 because I didn't start like I should have today, but that's okay. So tomorrow we're just going to continue, right? So the reason why I'm doing 20,000 steps is this is why. I got a body scan, which a lot of the tribe knows about. And they said I needed to, if I want to really like look like athlete level, I need to get to 132 pounds, lose 6 pounds of fat, gain 3 pounds of muscle. So I've been able to maintain hovering between 135, 136 for the last like month or so now, which is great because that's like on the smaller side for me, even though I don't look visually that much different. That's kind of on the smaller side for me. So I feel like I lost some muscle, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I'm just going to really try to hit this goal. Because usually around this time of year, I hover between like 139 to 141. Now, I told myself I already do like a pretty intense hour of a workout five days a week. I'm not going to be able to do 2 a days, like two weight training 2 a days, or, you know, hit cardio in the morning and hit cardio at night. Like, I will just like really mess with my body and probably get injured doing that. So I'm just going to do my solid 45-minute to an hour workout and then walk just as much as I can. So I'm like, that way I'm doing like low impact. My knees can take it, right? Like I'm not like, I don't want to like ruin my joints and stuff just to try to hit a goal, right? So I could do full on 2 a days, but I'm going to be doing a Spartan race in the future and I don't want to like do too much just to try to hit a number on a scale. So I'm like, how can I do this? So 20,000 steps, I think it'd just be kind of fun to just try, see all the tips and tricks that I can figure out. Again, when you just wake up, brush your teeth, and instead of like, wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, do what you have to do in the bathroom, get your morning tea going, and then instead of like just hopping right into the shower and going, like what I did before was I would just get on the treadmill and get my day organized while I even do my prayer time while I was on the treadmill, right? So like I'll just kind of get myself together in the morning, take the first 5 to 7 minutes to get myself together, go in the bathroom, and then get right on the treadmill and then figure out my day, organize my day, look at my calendar while I'm on the treadmill. So that was like another easy way to get to just like get in steps, right? And I felt like on those days, it wasn't even hard to hit 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to put this down just a little bit. It wasn't even hard. So now, I have, like, that's a non-negotiable. I have to do that. So that's number 1. Number 2, before I get into that, I wanted to I'm gonna start doing more of these while I'm on, oh, I actually should have done this before, but I should have linked one of the, that's okay, I'll do it next time. But this is what I'm gonna also be walking in. So I wanna try to get down to the 132. And so this is a hot suit. These, you guys, I love these. I haven't been doing kickboxing lately, which is like, I need to get back doing, but I wanted to heal my hands. And so, yeah, doing the, going in the sauna or doing any workout with a hot suit is like if you want to like just start to get leaner quicker and you want to really detox and you want to just get the water weight like out of your face, out of your stomach area, out of your thighs, like if you just want to like look like you lost a layer quicker, a hot suit is your ticket. So I also linked one if anyone's interested. I linked one on the video, but you guys, or right here, I think when people watch it later on like a short, the link will be like right here. But for now, I believe it's down there. But yeah, if anyone's interested, this is one of my secrets I don't talk about often for some reason, but yeah, I wear this all the time in the sauna, and I'll just be hitting crunches, I'll be doing jumping jacks, I'll be doing all that. Okay, so that is what's going on. I could even wear it right now, but then I think I would just be too winded to talk. What up, Lisa? Oh, Lisa, you should get one of these on Amazon, Target, Walmart, whatever. This is like one of my secrets I don't really talk about often for whatever reason. But I work out in a hot suit a lot, especially when I sit in the sauna. I don't just sit in the sauna just like with my workout clothes on. I'll go in there with a hot suit. So usually a lot of hot suits come with this and then a pair of bottoms. But yeah, let me actually, hold on. So yeah, so it comes with like a pair of bottoms as well. And then this is what the inside looks like. So wear those. So yeah, Lisa, I would really, this is a game changer. This is a game, like investing in a hot suit is a game changer. What you could also do too, for anyone, just anyone on the live, if they're interested in like losing a couple pounds, just getting like one or two pair of the bottoms. You don't need a ton of different pair. And then getting like two, 3 or 4 of the different tops. And then you can just rotate them. And then you have like a bunch of different outfits. Really just if you invest in one and keep it clean, that's it. Like that's all you need. So these are awesome. It has like a little, it has a hoodie on it. You can tighten the hood. Has a little zipper. You definitely want to make sure one has a zipper on it because you will start to get extra hot and you want to be able to like open it up. So that'll be linked there if anyone's interested. So there's that. Also, another thing that I have been doing is CMOS. So I have some linked there. And the only reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because YouTube reached out to me and they're like, you need to take advantage of like linking your products more. So I took their advice. So just in some of the lives, I might like, I might do a whole live where it's all products sometimes, or just throughout the live. But I was like, since I didn't end up taking this today in the morning. I usually take this on an empty stomach, but this is the CMOS gel. So I have that linked as well. I love taking this specifically on an empty stomach. And that's it. You don't have to like, you can put it in, I need to put it in the refrigerator, but you can put that in to a shake, but it's not necessary. I just need it for the stomach and yeah. I mean, girl, that's what I use it for. Because like, you know how sometimes, especially that time of the month, you can just hold a lot of water weight, like like it's almost like, it's not even fat. Like sometimes we might like look at the week and be like, oh man, like I just look more chunkier, but it's just water inside, like in it, right? Like I'm even holding on to some water right now. So like if I were to, I guarantee you, if I were to go into my steamer with this on and come back on in an hour and show you guys my stomach, my abs would be popping a little bit more. Just because like I can feel, because, for anyone that's wondering, that time of the month is approaching. So my body starts to like, get a layer of like that water under the skin. So it is what it is, part of being a woman, which is a blessing, right? So anyways, So anytime like you want to get rid of that, you just do, I'm gonna go down on walking a little bit too fast. So anytime you want to get rid of that quickly, like you have an event to go to, I'm telling you, this has like been one of the best investments. You can get them for cheap. You can get, it just depends on like what you, I would actually invest in these. Like, don't get just the cheapest one out there and then it falls apart. Get a pretty decent one, and then just keep like invest in one, and then keep it clean, of course. What I do is I just wash it in the washer. Hello. I just wash it in the washer, and then I will just hang dry it, and I'll like turn it inside out, have this part hanging out, and I just hang dry it, and then it's good to go. So you don't have to worry about drying these. You don't want to overheat it and then like it starts to melt this part. So that's how I wash it. But yeah, so this is a game changer for anyone that's interested. Also too, I wanted to show something. I thought this was funny, so I just was like, let me do this real quick. Hi, I'm up close and personal right now. Okay, so this is when I was a professional cheerleader. This is years ago, many years ago. So there's me right there on the side. So when people were like, because I know I always say it, and I've never shown you my receipts or whatever, because I'm just such a real person that like, I just don't talk about, I've always been this way. Like, I don't try to be too cooler than I am, and I don't try to be less cool than I am, if that makes sense. Like, I just am who I am. Like, I don't have to lie about anything. I don't have to like, yeah, like I just don't have to like, I don't know. It's just like, it's never like me having to show my receipts because I'm like just real and authentic. Of course, we all have work to do and we're getting better, yada, yada. But I'm just saying, like, for the most part, I'm just myself. So it's funny that, because when you're on the internet, you know, at the end of the day, you guys don't know me in person, right? You guys didn't go to high school with me, college with me. You guys haven't worked with me in person, like, you know, so I'm going to do a better job. I also have I'm trying to find it, my district manager binder, right? So, and you could tell, like, it's like, this is old school. It's like, you could tell it's from 20 years, like literally 20 years ago at this point, like, just like even like the way that we look. But yeah, so there's me right there. And then I used to dye my hair lighter. And then this is me on the back. Right there. Let me actually show you guys. Hold on, let me pause this. So, okay, yeah, so there's the team, there's me. And then, oh, I know you guys believe it, but I'm just gonna have one good time of doing the receipts, just so I can always reference back to this video. Cause I'm like, they're like, you keep saying that, and like, oh, well, you have all this experience because you were a dancer. And I'm like, okay, like I really was. So this is me right there. There's young C right there. There's young C. So I'm right there. I'm right there. Where else am I? Oh, right there. That's when I used to dye my hair lighter. And then this is me. Where am I? I know, right? So this is, look, 2007, 2008. What year is it? 2025? So, dang. Wait. 2007 to 2017 is 10 years. And then, so, okay, so it's been about 17, 18 years. 17, 18 years. So, here's me. This is just like a fun little, like, hold on. Where is it? I'm trying to find my month. Oh, I have a fun, oh, I'm so happy I brought this. Okay, I have a fun story about this. So this is when I realized that you did not have to trade time for money. This calendar, okay? So I'm going to give you guys an interesting story with this. I said it before, but now I have the prop for it. And, okay, what kind of calendar is, okay, February's for whatever reason, I guess it started at June. Okay, so there's me. So, okay. I used to work at Hooters. And yes, it's a calendar. So I used to work at Hooters, right? And I would bring these. Like we would have to sell them, right? Well, we didn't have to. It was like a way to just make more money, market the team or whatever, right? So I would, so I had these and I had like a stack and I would just put it out on the bar. And of course, men would come and women. Don't forget about the women. Hooters is a more, believe it or not, Hooters, at least the one that I worked at, it was a more like community, city, family environment, believe it or not. So like a lot of people will come in for happy hour after work. People would bring in their family. We would always have like kids day and stuff like that, right? So they would come in, watch the game, watch the golf games, watch the basketball games, all that, right? So I would just have it sitting there. And then so while they're sitting there, like, drinking their beer or whatever, their wine, they would just grab it and start looking at it. And they're like, oh, are these for sale? And I'm like, yeah. Right. And so, being in Fresno, the only football team that was there was the Central Valley Coyotes. It's Arena 2 football. So that was the highest professional team that we had I don't think there's not a professional team higher than that now still. So so everybody of course knew about the Fresno Coyotes. So I was working in the bar, serving people, but I was making more money selling these. So I remember I had a profit margin of like, what was it? I don't remember the exact numbers, but let's just say I had to buy them for like, just to make it a round number, I had to buy them for $7. I had to buy them for $5, and then I sold them for $15, right? So let's just say I spent $50 and bought 10 of these, and then I sold them for $15. I would keep my profit and then reinvest what I spent back into buying more. So we ended up making like, at the time, I think I made like maybe $3,000 to $4,000. And for me, back in 2007, that was a lot of money to me. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was my first experience of the fact that you can make something one time, right? So we set up the photo shoot. My manager the coach at the time rented all these, like, set up the photo shoot for all these like cars that, nice sports cars or whatever. We got all dolled up and we, did the photo shoot, and then we had this forever, right? For the whole, but see, technically it had a because this was this year, right? This was the first year we actually did a calendar. The year before when I was on it, they didn't do one. So 2007, 2008. So that whole year while we were hot, right? Like we were like the it thing, these were selling like hotcakes. So bottom line is, I think that sometimes, like, if we work at a 9-to-5 brain, like we don't really think that like you can actually just make something one time and then just you forever sell it. You have to just put effort into selling it, right? So that's why, my course is still available if anyone's interested. I have students in there right now. They're killing it. It has been so amazing to see people creating their digital products and they're throwing up their website. Like, it is just like it's just amazing. So hopefully I can convince one of them to come on live with me one time and we can talk. Let me put this a little lower because I already get going. Okay, so there's that. That's just a fun fact about Ciana if anyone was interested. Okay, so next thing, 20,000 steps. If anyone wants to join me, I'm going to be doing 20,000 steps every single day because I'm trying to get down to 132. So I need to lose an extra 5 pounds. As you can, I'm 5'7", you guys. As you can see, like I'm happy with, this has nothing to do with looks or confidence at all. Like, I'm fine with how I look. I'm confident with how I look, but it's at the point where we're always in pursuit of embodying that next level, right? So, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be headed for 40. My next birthday, I'll be turning 40. So what can I do to just kind of like start off the next decade, like really strong? And so I had got that body scan done. And then I'm going to be doing a Spartan race with my little brother, who I actually did a live with my little brother while he's on FaceTime. So I'm going to be kind of documenting that journey. So so this is just about like stretching myself, right? Like I could just stay comfortable and just be like, okay, well, this is what it is. I'm fine. I can just do like small maintenance stuff here and there. Oh, your birthday is today? Happy birthday! Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. If I remembered like one of the dances, I could like, I'm really okay, first of all, Lisa, this is the perfect day for your birthday. This is the perfect day for your birthday. You know why? Because this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, and we're doing this all for Lisa, okay? In the name of Lisa, this is what we're all doing. So everybody sign on. Everybody sign on, okay? Oh yeah, right? I can finally sing the song and it makes sense, right? Okay. We are collapsing time into this next 6 months. So the first 6 months of the year doesn't matter. We are collapsing the whole year of 2025 into the last 6 months. So we're starting today as if it is January 1st of 2025. All the things that we did well, all the goals that we hit so far, all the stuff that like whatever, it's not even halftime. We're collapsing the year. We're collapsing it. So we're just acting like we're in a whole nother year. I want us to start fresh. I want us to be like amped up. I want us to be like, not like, oh, drumming along. I still have 6 more months left, right? Nope. We're doing the whole year here in the next 6 months. Stuff that we said we were going to start, we were going to do, we were going to get to, we were going to like figure out. You guys, let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean. So I have been battling with the coaching thing for a long time. The OGs, the tribe OGs in here already know when I've been asked about one-on-one coaching, I'm always like, I don't have time. It's not the right time yet. Maybe in the future, da 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 da. I literally, yesterday, I was like, it's time for me to set up the coaching. I set it up in 3 hours. There was no like, let me go to a cafe. Let me take a bunch of time. Let me like, research. No, I literally just sat the F down and was like, the coaching program is going up. And so it's email coaching for now. It's an amazing, the way that I set it up is really, really dope. But that's not what I'm talking, like why I wanted to bring that up. The speed is why I brought it up. The speed, right? So I was like, I'm going to be doing one-on-one coaching via email, which is even better. And I'll talk about the email stuff later if anyone wants to stay around for that part. But I popped it up in 3 hours. I cut off the internet. I put my phone on silent. Like I wasn't available, right? Like I could have like casually been scrolling, doing one little paragraph, setting it up. Okay, scrolling. Oh, let me get a snack really quick. Oh, hold on, let me now take a break, right? Okay, now let me go back. Oh, okay, let me go to another module, add another module, scroll again. I was like, we're not doing that no more. We are collapsing time. So if we want to do something, we're just going to be doing it for the rest of the 6 months. And guess what? When we get to October 1st, we're going to be collapsing it even more. So anything that you didn't like get done for the year, right? Act like it was last year. Act like today is the new year. Like, not like, man, I didn't do all that this year. I had some goals. I already forgot about my goals from the beginning of the year. I gained 10 pounds. Now I'm in a little bit more debt. And man, I got the rest of the year. No. That year's done. It's done. It's done. Today is the first day of 2025. Okay, so you're starting fresh, you're starting clean, you're starting clear. What do you actually want to be doing? So I was like, I've been saying it kind of for a while. I could feel it in my spirit that like some kind of coaching was going to be coming up. And instead of taking like a month or 2 months to like really write it out and perfect it and make it make sense, I'm just like, I already know how to do this. throw it up in 3 hours, like, and you know, read it for spelling errors and stuff like that, whatever. And at the end of the day, if you guys catch a spelling error, just tell me and I'll go in there and just delete the extra dot. Like, who cares, right? Who cares? Like, what I want to be able to do is like get you guys the results, right? I don't care about like making a super fancy like coaching and all this stuff. It's like, no, like, do you guys actually want to lose the weight? Do you guys actually want to start the business? Do you guys actually want to, you know, like break through your limiting beliefs? Like, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. So even with me, I was like, I got to get the rest of the 5 pounds off so I can hit this goal, because what's going to happen is I could already tell I was going to just maintain being 135 to 136 for the rest of the year. And then being like, okay, well, that was nice. And it's like, no, like, I'm going to have to stretch a little bit, right? So that means walking 20,000 steps a day so I can hit my goal, but then not mess up my joints, right? And walking is fine, right? Like, that's like I'm meeting myself in the middle, right? But like, if I want to actually get to this result that I promised myself that I want to get to, then it's going to require me to get uncomfortable. So yep, that means I'm going to be editing videos, walking on the treadmill. That means I'm going to be talking on the phone, walking on the treadmill. That means I'm going to be taking Zoom calls, walking on the treadmill. That means I'm going to be doing whatever, walking as much as I can, right? If I could put this in the kitchen, I would. So moving on, EP time. Kilo, can you send your ebook or your digital product? Are you like done with it yet? By the way, I got up this morning and still got my workout. Yes, it does feel like, yes, it's a new year. It's literally a new year for Lisa. It's a new birthday year. We're starting over, right? On July 1st. We're just collapsing time. If you want to start a business, if you want to get promoted at your 9-to-5 job, if you want to find a spouse, like that part, that's a whole other conversation we're not going to get into right now. But do what you got to do on your end, right? So like, if that means getting more confident, getting your skin together, keeping up with your mental health. If you maybe, you know, have some, let's just see, like if you have some personality things, right? Like, I don't know, whatever, like, you know what you need to work on. So if you're like wanting to date again or find a spouse again or whatever, or if you're in a relationship but you want to level up your relationship, okay, what are you guys doing together to level up? Like, we're not going to be doing any more like just drumming through the year, coasting through the year. Oh, I have the year left. It's like, no, all the stuff that you didn't do, you failed at already. It's already done. Me, I already failed at some stuff. Last year, meaning the first half of this year, but last year, some stuff that I just wasn't able to figure out, I already failed at it. Learned from it. Now today's July 1st, and this is the new year. This is where it's getting stepped up. Almost right on the precipice. This is on top. Okay, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Kilo is like one of the people that I really have has been like a shining star in the students that I have, because you literally haven't been following the tribe that long, like I'm part of the Embody Pursuit tribe, at least from what I recall. You got in the program. You don't know me that well. You got in the program and I saw that you finished the whole entire course and you're just cleaning up and doing what you got to do. And like, we're ready for your product. Like, you moved it at quick speed. You were like, I'm going to get it. I'm ready to open up another stream of income. Let's get it. Let's go. Right? You weren't like, oh, I'll do it, figure it out, or I'll do it next time, or I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at 2 modules, wait 3 months, and then maybe, you know, get motivated again. It's like, no, you got it. So like, you got it done. And so how many times do we do stuff, right? Where we're like, oh, maybe we like start a program, or we sign up for something and we don't follow through with it, or like we say we're going to set up a meeting and then we don't, or it's just like all that is just done. I felt like this reset time for the last 2 weeks. I have a new supplement, or I've been on new supplements on the way, or wait, hold on. I have new supplements, been working out, fasting, kind of, sort of dating. Yes. Hallie's not messing around. She lost 18 pounds. She's getting back on the dating scene. She's not messing around, right? Like, it's like, this is what, like, again, when I set up that email coaching that I set up, I'm like, I'm not going to be taking a week or 2 to set this up. I literally looked at myself in the mirror and was like, You don't have time to waste. Like, get up. Like, get off your butt. Get out. Stop being on the social media. Stop doing whatever you're doing, contemplating. Or like, you guys know what my number one problem is that I'm really working on, is a goal of mine, is for the whole rest of the year actually, is like, I will be a podcast junkie. Like, I'm obsessed with self-development. I love improvement. I love self-development. I love frameworks, procedures. I love like people elevating spiritually. I love like habit building. Like, just anything where you're evolving, I will just get sucked into that. And then like, I spent 8 hours on an off day, right, looking at a bunch of podcasts when I could have been producing. So I was consuming. So this is what I told myself, and I've been practicing it the last couple weeks. I will do one podcast a day for an hour. That's it. One podcast. So I just have to pick. There's millions. But what I would do is like, I have one, and then I'll be listening to one in the background while I'm working. I'm not even doing that anymore, because because I then want to pay attention. Because I'm like, ooh, that's a really good idea. Ooh, that's like, they nailed it with that. And then I'll just start paying attention for 7 minutes. So like, one podcast a day, 45 to an hour. And then the rest of the day I'm producing instead of consuming. So that's like a personal thing I'm trying to get better at. But it paid off. I was like, I literally woke up, worked out, and was like, I will not be going to sleep until this coaching program is just done. I'm not going to be taking days and days and days. Lisa says, I'm getting ready to meet my spouse this year. Period. Getting out the house and working out. And you said mom's eating better too? Or wait, mom eating better? So are you talking about your mom? Or wait, you don't have any kids, right? I don't think you have any kids. So are you saying your mom's eating better too? That's what I'm talking about. It's like, look, we're going to be getting into the body of our dreams, elevating to new levels for ourselves, and we're going to be so magnetized that people are just going to be like knocking at the door, ready to like, you know what I'm saying, court, because it's like you're so you're decentering everything else and centering yourself. And when people do that, it's almost like people don't know why they're magnetized toward you. They can't quite put their finger on it. Right? It's like you're wanting to elevate in your career. You're wanting to elevate in your business. You're wanting to elevate your skin, your hair, your internal well-being. You're wanting to do more inner work so you can like just be exuding so much more radiance and vibrance and all that. And then there's so much light being swarming around you that it's like, they say like moths to a flame. It's like that. On my way to my B-Day dinner now. Okay. Oh, solo? I need a round of applause. I need a round of applause for Lisa. I need a round of applause. Everybody. I need to see claps. Round of applause. Let's go. I need to see some. There we go. There we go. Hallie got my back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Instead of saying, oh, well, I don't, a group of friends, I'm relying on them to take me to dinner. I'm relying on my family to take me to dinner. Oh, well, I don't have a date for my birthday. You're taking yourself to a dinner, a bomb dinner, I bet too. You're going to have an amazing time and just be grateful, thankful. Oh, I always ask people this on their birthday. So I don't know if you're able to answer. Yes. Instead of sitting at home with a cake, or yeah, you could have probably did something chill with your family. You know what I'm saying? Like something chill with a cake or something like that. But it's like, or maybe hung out with your twin or something like that. I don't know if you guys live in the same city or not, but like, it's like, dude, I'm going out. I'm going to be a baddie and walk out the house. If there was a person with you or not, you're going to still have a good time no matter what. Right? I love it. I am like elated for you. That is not an easy thing to do. And tell everybody at the restaurant, wherever you're going to a night. Yes. Tell the waiter too that it's your birthday. Make sure to tell the waiter or the manager, like, oh yeah, oh, how many? For two, are you waiting for someone? No, for one. It's my birthday today. I'm taking myself to a nice birthday. Make sure to tell, just kind of like plug it in. And you never know what blessings might come from that. But I love that. It's like we're not waiting on nobody. We're not waiting on people to make extra money for us. We're not waiting for someone to take us to dinner. We're not waiting for someone to elevate us in some kind of way. It's like if there's something that you want, a desire, we're going after it and getting it. Period. I hope I spend my birthday next month with okay. If not, I'm gonna do what. Yes, there really is no reason. Like, okay, that's what. Okay, essentially, I mean, it wasn't with my man. It was with my mom. But like, I contemplated. I was like, okay, well, because you guys, I'll be honest. Like that, I've been on so many like girls trips my entire 20s, and like 35 and younger, doing like big birthday dinners and big girls trips and I just am like, I just don't have a desire for that. Like maybe I will again in the future, who knows? But like I am either like I don't know. I just like something a little bit more intimate. And so this year I was like, okay, well, no man is gonna, you know, birthday came around, you know, no man is taking me on a date. That's okay. And then you know, all my girlfriends, my closest girlfriends to me, they're all in relationships. And one of them doesn't even live in the same city as me. So anyway, so the girlfriend thing, no, right? I could have like drudged everybody up together and did a whole thing. I just was like, no. So it was just like, I hit up my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm taking you to dinner. And I just wanted to go to a bomb ass rooftop, have some amazing pasta, feel super confident, and just feel like joy and happiness, right? And not like, oh, well, no one's taking me to dinner. And do like a woe is me. It's like, no, I'm alive. We're alive. We're black. We look good, right? Like our skin is popping, our hair is popping, our health is popping, like our spirit is popping. Like, why are we sitting around? What are we sitting around? And for my Punjabi people, you know, that might tap in, we're Punjabi, like we're brown people, melanated human. Like, look, skin's glistening. Hair's popping, health is popping, health is sparkly, skin is sparkly, like life, like we're alive. So why are we sitting back waiting on everybody else to like, oh, set up something for me. Oh, hopefully other people take me on a date. Hopefully other people take me to dinner. Hopefully I want to try this new place. You guys, there's been a couple times this year, there's been like new little spots that have opened up. I just pull up, I'm like this. Right in the car, pull right up. Pull right up. And then typically, sometimes like when you're by yourself, you're kind of like have an open energy to like meet people and network and like do whatever. Because usually if you're with someone or like you're with a group of 3 or 4, it's kind of like you're in your own little universe, like your own little bubble. But when you're pulling up confident and solo, it's like anything's possible. Of course, you know, make sure you're safe and like, you know, all that. But like, yep, got extra cute. Exactly. Looking extra cute. Make sure you get some bomb selfies. Make sure the waitress or somebody get some good photos of you in your outfit. Okay, with your whole look going. And pull up. I love this. I love that it's your birthday today. That just fueled me up even more. Look, you might actually be on a date. You might actually be walking to your husband to be. Like, you never know. Like, for real. Or you never know having open energy where you might meet a guy or a girl, a waiter, a manager, the owner of the restaurant, and then they have someone that they know. Oh, well, it's your birthday? Oh, you're by yourself? Yeah, you know, I'm single, you know, I'm dating, but yeah, you know, this year it's solo dolo and I'm loving it. Oh, okay. Oh, do you have social media? Well, let me keep up with you. Boom, they have a cousin, they have a brother, they have a bestie, they have an uncle, you know, we're in our late 30s, so, you know, they have an uncle, right? Like, you just never know. You never know who is your what do they call them? Destiny? What are they called? Destiny helpers? You might be meeting your actual destiny or a destiny helper just by actually getting up and walking out of the door. It's all about confidence. Exactly. This is the best big sister talk before. Yes. Seriously. Cause like sometimes like if you pull up, and I've learned this too, like going places by myself in the last 5 years, like whether it was by choice or whatever, like pulling up places, if nobody knows you're there by yourself, it's like they just assume that you're going to be with someone. So then no one like gives you the energy of like talking to you. So I notice like if I do kind of safely say, like if I'm, depending on the circumstance that I'm in, right? If I'm like, oh yeah, if they're like, oh, are you meeting anyone? I'm like, oh no, I came to pop in, right? I mean, in this instance, you're taking yourself to dinner. But like if it's an event, I'm like, oh, I just came from working. I just came to pop in, check out the scene. And then it's like, because you're there by yourself, it's like people just all of a sudden want to attach themselves to you for whatever reason. And then it just like, you start exchanging information. And then they're like, oh, come to this next event, right? But like if you're like, have this closed energy, then they just assume like, oh, well, she's probably meeting up with someone anyway. Knock and the door shall open. Exactly. So this is a great lesson. Lisa's birthday, Lisa's adventure right now is like the energy we should all be taking on of like just getting after it. I love, and you know what the number one thing I love is that you told us. Because most people wouldn't want to like say it on, because this is technically a public forum, even though, by the way, I have no problem. This is just for anyone watching this on the replay in the future. I have no problem deleting comments, blocking people, like cut. Just like a theme park is public, or like a public state park is like, it's open for everybody, but there's still security guards. And if you're acting up, you're going to get taken up on up out of there. Right. So just so everybody knows. All right. Talk to you later. Have fun. Happy birthday. So this is technically it's a public live, but I consider this our Discord. So I still try to protect the energy with like our moderators and then like my own finger that will just like boop somebody out of here. But, I'm so happy that you told us, Lisa. So that's real confidence right there. That's confidence. I had to tell someone. I love it. You told the right crew. And that's it. If anyone is single on here, anyone else single on here, get out the house. Get out of the house. If you are single and you are wanting to have the energy of like being open, just get outside of your door. Like, I get it that the dating apps and stuff like that, for the first time ever, I've been so like, my energy's been closed, but I'm like, maybe in the future, I'm kind of like, I'm still figuring that out with how I feel about it. But like, the least we can do is get outside of the house. So that's just another little tip right there. If anyone needed to hear that. The break of day says happy birthday. Yep. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Let me actually slow this down just a little bit more. Let me actually pause for a quick second. I don't, Ciana, I may have met, what? You did? Or you think so? Was it, well, okay, I don't know if you want to, well, I'll ask it, and then if it's something you want to tell me through email, then just give me the word. Just give me something, an emoji or something. But is it the person you were saying before that you met and you're like, we're going to have a conversation later? Like, I think we were talking like a couple weeks ago. Oh, wait, I meant to say I don't. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I don't know, Ciana. I might have met. Yeah, like you, I will say between you and the person I told you about, the internet person I told you about, that is the first time I have been truly considering. Like there's someone I work with the charity that I'm affiliated with, that I'm a member of. And he's been my friend, like the person that is the owner of this charity. He's been my close friend for like 5 or 6 years. He didn't even convince me. He's like, yeah, Ciana, you should really like think about it. And I'm like, it's just a no, right? Other people would kind of say it here and there, but then I would hear like horrible, terrible things about it. And then someone will pop on here and be like, oh, well, I met my husband on an app, right? And I'm like, I love that for you. Like, I love that. I love it. But it just still didn't convince me, right? Like, and again, it could be, it's for sure a limitation, for sure. I can't tell if it's like a calling that I'm listening to, or if it's a fear. Like I'm trying to really like hone in on like, am I picking up on like, that's not going to be my route? You know, cause like my 3 siblings are like one of my brother, he just proposed to his girlfriend, but so I'm just going to basically consider him married. Like I have 3 siblings that are married. None of them met their people on apps, right? I think because I don't know anyone directly in relation to me, whether it's like a close friend, super close in-person friend, or like a family member that has met someone online, I think I do have a limitation. So Hallie, you and the internet person are the first people that actually cracked the door open for me. And funny enough, when we were talking about men earlier, someone posted in the chat with his same, oh, synchronicity. So, I mean, yeah, whatever it is, look, we all are dating. If you're already married, I love that for you. If you're single and not wanting to date, I love that for you. But whatever it is, we are going to be like executing this year. Period. Right? We're not going to be taking time thinking about it. It's like literally, you guys, I was sitting there and I was like, I have nothing but time right now. Like I could clean something. I could organize something. I could do a facial on my face. I could do this. And I was like, nope, I am creating my coaching. So I'm going to be creating 2. Actually, let me show you guys something. Okay. So this is for anyone is welcome to click off. I want to make sure to share this so that way get in the habit of sharing this. And you guys, I'm still happy to answer questions. So, you know, questions can come in. Is this on? Okay, perfect. So I want to read this verbatim. I want to read what I'm happy to offer and help people transform in. You guys have seen, I've done, I don't even have to say the credentials, like district manager. I've been leadership positions for years, many years, over 2 decades now. I coach people live on here all the time. And like, that's enough in itself. Right. So there's over 3,000 videos. That's my evidence. Okay. So this is what we got going on here. So I'm going to read this verbatim. And the reason why I love the way that I'm doing this is because it can be a benefit to people that don't care about being anonymous, or that they want to be anonymous, but they want advice, right? Like, because sometimes like coaching can be very vulnerable and you're like, I still don't want to tell someone my business, but like, I feel like I can trust them. Okay, I'll just trust them, right? This is for both. This is if you don't mind being like, knowing that you're going to be telling me your personal stuff. Everything is 100% confidential under the Embody Pursuit trademark, right? Like, you know, you guys can trust me. Like there will be no third party revealing of any information, period, by legal standards, right? I even put that in the contract here, and like before you even buy it, it's already in the contract. Before just reading it, it's there. I didn't even want someone to buy it and then wonder. I put that right there. Okay, so if anyone's wondering about that part, so this is email coaching. Now, someone could say, what the hell is email coaching? So essentially, it's like what I'm doing now. Like, we're not going to get on a Zoom and talk live together, right? This is why I think this is a benefit. So number 1, let me just read it first and then we'll go there. So if anyone goes, it's right here. Okay. And I'm just going to read it verbatim. there is a 25% off code, but we'll talk about that in a second. So this is it. Okay. And let me just read it. It says the cost of inaction. So we're talking about that today. The cost of inaction. Your dreams wither. It's the truth. Unlived and unfulfilled. Stuck, struggling, silent. Your future shrinks. Heart's deepest desires remain just a dream, right? So that's all like, it's just like, if you don't like, just like Hallie, if you don't get on the app, you couldn't have potentially met your potential future husband, right? Lisa didn't get her beautiful butt up off the couch and take herself to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like the cost of inaction is the potential, the untapped potential. Okay, so if you're like, I need help with that, right? Let me just read that again. So the cost of inaction, your dreams wither, unlived, unfulfilled. Okay. Next thing is you're stuck, struggling, silent. You like your future literally is shrinking. Like you don't even give yourself the opportunity. Heart's deepest desires remain just dreams. Okay. So let me continue. So that's just the opener. That's just like the quick blurb of like, what is this even about? It's like, I'm here to activate you. I activate people. I really like, I be activating MFers up in here. Like I be kicking people virtually in the butt, but I can only go so far because like, it's an open forum. Like right now there's 16 beautiful souls on here. Like, we can't, number one, everybody doesn't want all their business out on here. Number two, I don't even think you could put enough characters to like really explain your situation. So it's just like a quick question, right? Okay. So that's just a quick blurb. So then this is where it gets deep. So stick with me. I'm going to break this down. Stick with your girl. Okay. Stick with your girl. Okay, so it says your personal breakthrough, direct email coaching. Your personal breakthrough, direct email coaching. So it says feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of your next step in health, fitness, mindfulness, YouTube growth strategies, and how to make money online with digital products. So you guys know what we talk about here. It's a whole umbrella, okay? If you want me to coach you in YouTube growth, you want to get monetized on YouTube, I got you. If you want to start a digital product business, I got you. If you want to unlock your fitness journey and get over your limiting beliefs, I got you, right? If you want to get over some mindfulness things, some confidence issues, if you want to get over just anything that's a limitation on your mind, I got you, okay? So it's like, it's an array of topics, but I can help you in any of that area. And if you're like, I don't know who you are yet, go to my playlists and just watch all my playlists. That's essentially like all the proof and all of the receipts on how I have helped people and activated people just right here live on the spot, okay? It says, my live streams offer broad insights, okay? So right here, but sometimes you need specific tailored guidance to truly move forward, okay? This personal breakthrough direct email coaching service is designed to give you direct actionable strategies to overcome your biggest challenges and achieve significant breakthroughs in your life or your business. Okay, you'll get 3 personalized responses from me, 3. So not only are you going to just send me one question and I would just respond and then that's just one time. No, it's one main question and then 2 follow-up questions. That's the whole package. Okay. So it's basically three emails. Okay. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So it says, this is what you'll get. Okay. It says, you'll get 3 personalized responses from me delivered straight to your inbox, guiding you from your current obstacle to your path, okay? Your path forward. Because sometimes, like, this is what life coaching is. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist, right? You're already where you're at, but you're like, I'm not clear. I can't see my blind spots. I feel like there's a limitation, but I don't even see my limitation, but I just feel like it's there, right? Like, I am there to unlock that for you. I'm here to be like, okay, oh, you have those lenses on? Let me take those off. Let me tweak it. Okay, now try these ones on. That's like what I'm here to do, okay? Now and we're going to get to why email coaching is really, really dope in a second, but just hear me out. Okay, so you'll get the point A to point B journey. It's just, you're here, you want to get here by the end of the one main question with two responses, okay? Point A to point B. This isn't just answering questions. It's about providing a roadmap for meaningful change, specifically tailored to you. Here's what you can expect to achieve, okay? And again, I want to reiterate, you can come on live with me all the time. I love it. I go on live on purpose for that very purpose, right? Is to literally do live coaching essentially. But again, like if someone asks me a question and then I'm answering another question and then I have to like keep breaking in between like a whole coaching session because I'm trying to answer everybody's question, there's only so deep we can get. Okay. So I just want to, really drive that point home. Okay. So next thing, this isn't just answering questions, it's providing a roadmap for meaningful change. Here's what so this is what you guys can expect from me. Okay. So point A. So this is where you haven't, this is point A. Clarifying your challenge and current state. Okay. The starting point, you're feeling confused, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling unsure about a specific area. Maybe you're struggling to stay consistent with workouts, don't know how to monetize your YouTube channel, or need help with digital products idea. Whatever it is in the realm of stuff that we talk about, you're just stuck. Like for example, I always use everyday muscle. My hand is still annoying me, but I use everyday muscle as an example all the time. But we'll be talking here on the lives, and he'll be like, I want to do this, but X, Y, and Z. He'll say, but I really like high quality video, right? Or he'll say, but I like more structure, right? Like anytime you come on here, I do this too, especially when I talk to my mom, I'll like talk myself into a limitation. But like if you come on here and then you're like, I really want to do this. And then I'm like, oh yeah, da, 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 da. And then your next comment is, but I have this, and this. So I'm going to have to try later. That's where I help you. That's where I literally like break you through, and where you're like, oh my gosh. So another thing, for example, I was contemplating having my own course. Oh, hi, Uncle. You guys, that's my uncle. Kadoy Kober, love you, sweetheart. I'm very proud of you. Cute. Oh, my uncle. Love you, uncle. Okay, so speaking of, me and my uncle always talk about, I'm always life coaching him on stuff too. He life coaches. He's been life coaching me since I was born. But it's like, okay, if you have like, for me, I was like, I want to do a course. I want to do a course. It took me 2 years, you guys. It took me 2 years to finally do a course. Why? Because this is exactly what was going on in my brain. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I am, there's so many courses out there. If I make a course, everyone's going to start thinking I'm a scam artist, just like they think everyone else is a scam artist. That's just what typical content creators do. No, it's what smart creators do because they're making thousands of dollars a month. Okay. Like I would go through like 10 to 15 different limiting beliefs. And then I would want to create a course, and then I would talk myself out of it. Okay. I needed a coach myself. Like I ended up self-coaching on that. But like, if you're someone that like just knows like you need to really unlock yourself, because I do a lot of different things, you guys. Like again, I was a district manager. I used to have to unlock people all the time. Managers under me, I would have to unlock them from their limitations, their limiting beliefs, being overwhelmed, having anxiety, not feeling good enough, feeling stupid. I would have to unlock people all the time via the phone, by the way. So I just have a lot of like built up skills. I've also become a certified life coach. So I've coached myself through this, right? So I got my coaching, or I got my my course up, and it's ready to go. It's now made me 4 figures in a month. It's now maybe so all that time, so the last 2 years, I was putting limitations on my brain when I could have been probably well into the 5 figures, even headed into the 6 figures 2 years ago, if I would have opened up the realm of creating a course, right? So that's why, okay, it took me a month to create the course. Then for this coaching, I was like, I'm doing it in 3 hours. I collapsed time. I was like, I'm not going to be taking a bunch of time and perfecting it. Yeah, I'll go back through and maybe perfect a couple spelling errors or whatever. It's not that big of a deal, right? I definitely need more help with my YouTube channel. Okay, uncle, I got you. I got you. You guys, my uncle is a truck driver, and I've been encouraging him to do truck driving videos. You know, when they just literally like put up their camera and they're just talking while they're driving, or, I mean, I know you can't really do that part for legal reasons, but like, or like in between stops where you just put up your camera and then you show the background. Cause my uncle will see the most beautiful sunsets. Cause like, where he drives his truck through like different valleys and like mountains and stuff, it's like only trucks are allowed there. And there's like the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises. So But yeah, it's we'll talk, Uncle. We'll talk. I got you. But being a truck driver, and he drives across the whole country. So he sees like he has so many stories. So anyways, you guys, like it is okay, so I'm going to continue to read this, okay? I'm going to help some of you guys unlock. Hold on. Okay. So that's point. Okay, so point A. So we're going to start together and we're going to clarify your challenge and your current state. So the starting point, again, you're feeling confused, overwhelmed, unsure, maybe you're struggling to stay consistent, all that. Okay, so my role is to help you articulate your core problem, because sometimes you don't even know what your problem is. Like you think it's like this, but it's really this over here, right? Or you don't even know what it is. So you're like, well, I don't know what my problem is. So I don't even know how to like get to the meat of it because I can't identify what exactly is my problem. That's where I come in and I help you. Okay. My role, I'll articulate your core problem, understand your current situation, and identify what's holding you back. This comes through one major question you'll submit to kick things off. Point B, okay, so this is the next point, is a personalized, actionable roadmap for progress. So the end result, you'll have a clear, so that's where we started at the beginning. We get clear together. By the end of this is the end result that you will be receiving from me when you get coaching with me. You'll have a clear understanding of the specific steps you need to take, tailored to a unique situation and goals. You'll feel empowered, motivated, and equipped with a concrete plan. That's the thing, guys. An actual plan, an actual strategy, right? Not just like, that'll be nice. Oh, you should just try this out. Or here's some couple of steps. And there's no framework around. There's no actual strategy. Let's actually figure out what's going on in your life. Okay, what's the home life looking like? What's the children life looking like? What's the friendship life looking like? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Like, let's really figure this out, right? So the next thing is how your personal breakthrough. So direct email coaching works in a 3-response journey. Okay, a 3-response journey. Okay, that's a really good idea, Kilo. So a 3-response journey. It's this coaching package is structured to provide focused, progressive guidance, and we're leveraging the best tools to get you there. Okay. First response. This is the first response. So this is when you're like, okay, I'm ready to do this. You decide to get the coaching with me. Okay. You send your first, what you're going to do is when you get in the program, and I'll show you guys in a second, but you're going to get inside, you're going to get your first milestone that I want you to hit, which is basically just telling me what your situation is, right? You can send me a video, you can send me a voice memo, and all you do is like, on the cell phone, you know how there's voice memos on the cell phones? You just upload just talk to your voice memo. Okay. This is so easy. That way you don't have to do a bunch of typing. Now you can type, you could do it all. So you go to the voice memo section on your phone. Hey, you just talk to it. Hey, I'm really struggling. I need help. This is my situation. I'm trying to lose 5 pounds. I'm trying to hit this 132-pound goal. I don't know what it is. I just can't figure it out. Right? Like, so you just do that. You save that voice memo to your phone. So you just upload it to the files. So if I were to, it says share, then I would upload it to the file. Okay. So it's just right there. I just press share, upload. You just save it to one of your files. Okay. So I'm just going to save it there. Then you could send me that as a file. Okay. So you could send me a voice memo, a video. You can send me pictures. You can type the whole thing out. It's whatever you want to do to get your first response to me, very clear what your problem is, where you feel like you're super lost, super confused, right? I will then, so let's continue. Okay. Now the reason why this is why I think this is pretty cool, because sometimes when you're on a coaching call, and let's just say you only have an hour. Let's say you only have an hour and you're like, man, okay, I only have an hour with Ciana. So like, I got to hurry up and try to figure out like how I can cram all this. And then, we're going to be going back and forth, but like, I want to be able to sit down and really think. Like sometimes when you're on a call with someone, it can be like, oh man, like later on, you're like, dang, I wish I could have remembered to say that. You can do that all at the beginning with this. Sit down, really think about, really sit and think about what your issue is, what your problem is, right? Then if you want to send me a voice memo, you can really take the time, sit there, get your tea and say, okay, this is what's going on. I think you could send up to like a 10, 15 minute voice memo. Or if you want to send me multiple voice memos, you could do that. I mean, don't send me like a 10-hour voice memo. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep it realistic, but like you can really like take time and be like, okay, this is how it all started. This is what's going on. I thought it was this, but clearly it's not. I'm really struggling in this area. The reason why I feel like this all started was because I went through some trauma. And now that I realized I was going through the trauma, I'm not understanding why I'm going through the same cycle, whatever it is, right? So you're going to send me a full, thorough explanation of like what you got going on. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? Just let me know. Any questions? So that's the first response. Your action, you'll send me one major question detailing your current situation, what you're struggling with. Feel free to be as specific as you can. To truly elaborate, you can submit a question via email, text, or upload a voice memo, all that, like I just said, right? Or a short video message. You could show yourself if you want to, or you don't have to show yourself. Okay. You can even, like, I know, like Lisa, Hallie, like I know who you guys are virtually, but you could technically create like an anonymous email and be completely anonymous, technically. And like that would obviously mean that you wouldn't be sending me any like visual videos or visual photos. Now, if you wanted to send me a photo of something, if you're like, hey, this is what I'm talking about, right? Say if maybe you this is your YouTube channel, maybe you want YouTube advice, and you can send me a video of, you know, it doesn't matter. But if you were like, I want to be completely anonymous, and you were comfortable with me hearing your voice, even though I would have no idea who you were if I ever came across you in the future, right? Like it would be anonymous, right? So if you have an anonymous email and you're like emailing and doing a combination of talking and saying, this is my issue, da 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 da, I'd be emailing you and it would be anonymous. I would never like technically know who you were. So this is really beneficial for people that want to stay on the low. They want to get their problem resolved. Like, you know when people used to call into hotlines before and they would say, oh, hi, you know, we have an anonymous caller on, and then the anonymous caller would like say their problem, right? They're like, oh yeah, I have 3 baby daddies, but I'm still messing around with all of them, and I'm pregnant again, but I don't know which one is the baby daddy. What should I, you know what I mean? Like those like ridiculous calls. So if you got baby daddy issues, this is not the coaching for you. Go somewhere else. But bottom line is you could be anonymous with this. You could be as comfortable as you want showing me and telling me who you are, or you could be completely anonymous and create a whole nother email and sign up with like a generic email that says anonymous@gmail.com if you wanted to. Okay, anonymous123@gmail.com, and send in your question. Okay. Next thing, stick with me. So my response to you after you tell me your whole concern, your whole struggle, or maybe you have a desire. It doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be a desire that you want to achieve, right? Hello. Okay, my response to you then be, I will provide a thorough, personalized answer that helps you gain clarity on your specific challenge. This will include initial insights, potential root causes, and a foundational strategy or perspective to begin shifting your approach, okay? I may respond via a detailed text message or a detailed email text or a voice memo. More than likely, I'll be sending a lot of voice memos, okay? You never know. In the future, I might send a video message like this, like, because you guys see me all the time, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that. But more than likely, I'll probably be sending voice memos. And sometimes if I want you to have like a specific structure, I may even send you like a downloadable template to like actually visually see what I'm talking about, like, you know, to get you from point A to point B. Okay. And I will be responding back to you within 24 to 48 hours. So the result that you'll be getting from that is you'll have a new perspective on your challenge and understand the underlying dynamics at play. You'll have a starting point and a clear direction for your next immediate step. So that's the first question. Okay, so see how like, that's like very, very thorough. It's like, hey, look, I want to hit Ciana up, Coach Ciana, and really, really give it to her on exactly what's going on. I want to show her evidence. I want to show my receipts. I want to send downloadables, all that, right? So then we go to the next one round. So you sent me an email, I responded. Now you read what I said. Now it's your turn to respond back to me, right? So this is email number 2. Okay? So it says response number 2, developing actionable strategies and overcoming obstacles. So now we really know the meat of your problem. Now we're going to dig into it. So it says your action based on my first response, you'll formulate your first follow-up question. This is your chance to dive deeper into a specific strategy, address a hurdle. So say if I'm like, I say something and you're like, okay, that all sounds great. Oh, I forgot to mention this. You know, I do have 2 toddlers, right? Or I do have da-da-da-da-da. Talk to your cousin about them. Uncle, you're not supposed to be putting out family business. That is funny. Oh, I know, right? He needs to book a one-on-one call with me. Okay. All right, that's funny. So it says, based on my first response, you'll formulate your first follow-up question. This is your chance to dive deeper into a specific strategy, address a hurdle that came up. Okay, explore how to implement the initial guidance. Again, feel free to send your follow-up as an email or a memo or a video message, okay? My response will be an in-depth response that builds upon our previous exchange. This will include concrete actionable steps, practical tools, or specific mindset shifts. Okay, so you guys get it, right? So if anyone is interested, this is all, you literally know exactly what you're getting when you get in here with me. So just come, let me actually send it in here just in case if anyone is interested. What you're going to do is you're going to go to here and just read it. Just kind of read it, meditate on it for a little bit, kind of feel it out, see if it's a service that you might want to get, okay? You're going to go to Okay. So this is it right here. That's the whole, and for whatever reason it doesn't show up as a clickable link. Okay? Problem, perspective, ship. Yeah, oh yeah, downloadables, mind map. Yep, that you'll be getting all of that. So instead of it being like a quick phone call and we're talking for 45 minutes or an hour and we're going back and forth, which is great, that kind of coaching, I'm going to be offering something like a bigger package in the future of something like that. But this is where you're like, I just need a very specific issue resolved. And I need to get from point A to point B, like with this very specific dialed in issue, right? And so this is what I want to show you on the back end. So if anyone's interested, just go ahead and screenshot this. It's annoying, but screenshot it and then just like highlight it and it'll take you right to it. Or just go to embodypursuit.com and then you'll have to like scroll a little bit and check it out. It'll also be down in the description. So here's what I want to show you guys. Now this is where the magic is, you guys. I'm happy for the people that actually stayed around. This is where the magic is. So for anyone that's interested, I have a launch code, Embody25 for 25% off. So it's Embody25. So it'll be less than $100. So right now it's $132. But when you use the code, it's less than $100. It's below $100 for the three point A to point B email coaching. It's a breakthrough coaching. Okay. So it's everything except just us talking on the phone, essentially. Okay. And I think it's just so powerful because it's going to be like, I can follow up with you. And this is it right here. Let me show you how we're going to stay organized with this. Very, very powerful. Very powerful way to stay organized. So this is it right here. Okay. When you become one of my clients, all right, this is what it looks like. Okay. Trying to get. So when you become one of my clients, I want to show you the back end portal of what it looks like. It's not just like, because at first I was like, oh, I'm just going to just, throw up something real quick and then we could just email on Gmail, right? I want it to be even more organized and more strategic for you guys. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So when you get in the program, this is what you see. It's real simple, real straight to the point. Okay, so you now are signed up with me. This is exactly, you'll log in, it'll you'll get an email, it'll ask you to just create a quick login, and this is what it looks like. And you will start out with response number 1. When you open up response number 1, it's even in more detail. So what I just read you on the landing page, it's even more detail of exactly what I want you to do. Okay, exactly what I want you to do. Then you get to upload all your files, anything that you want to send, a picture, you want to send a video, a voice memo, you upload it here and you comment here. So if you're like, I don't have anything to send you, I don't want to do a voice memo, you can just write your all the stuff I'm asking you to do here, which is very simple. It's essentially what I just said. The very first one is just tell me about your problem, right? But this is going to help guide you on exactly like giving me the most detailed information possible so I can help you the best way I can. So you're going to comment in here. You can write as much as you want. There's no limit. And you can upload stuff here. Okay. I will then, right when you're done and you hit submit, right when you hit submit, it's going to come to me. I'm then going to read all of it and send you uploads and downloadables and all that stuff. And all of that will be popping up right here. It'll pop up right there. Okay. So then what happens is now we did this together. I'm going to respond to you. You're then going to read it. And then you're going to get a milestone. So this is milestone number 1. Then you're going to get a milestone number 2. Okay. Milestone number 2. Number 2 is the developing actionable strategies and obstacle. So again, based on the very first response, we're at this step. Again, you can put in downloadables, comment as long as you want. Now, for some odd reason, like it just was not working for you, which it should. There's no problem with this at all. But for some odd reason, if you like a file was just not being able to send, you could always just email me at contact@embodypursuit.com. It goes directly to me too. So contact@embodypursuit.com. It's essentially a Gmail account, but it's my business Gmail. So contact@embodypursuit.com and send me more stuff there. If you're like, hey, for some reason it just like it only let me send half of what I wanted to send you, you can always, that's always an option. Okay. So we do number 2 milestone together. Then I'll respond. Then you guys guessed it, naturally, number 3. Now, number 3 will come up, and number 3 is solidifying your path and ensuring sustainable progress. So in milestone number 3, this is what I'll ask you to do based on the information that you already gave me. And then we will have a correspondence in here again. And then that's it. If you loved it and your problem was resolved, perfect, right? If you're like, I really liked this, I want to book again, you can then just get another package and get it again. This is the thing, guys. I have been getting asked, like people have already booked this because I announced it before I got on here. People have already signed up. So as each season goes by, my prices will continue to go up. This whole wave of prices that I have now will be the cheapest they ever will be. So once you get in here with me, you're always grandfathered in. So even though the price will go up, if you're like, man, I really want another round of email sessions with Ciana, you will always be grandfathered in at the original price that you bought it at. Okay, so it's less than $100 for a three-way back and forth. I get you from point A to point B in the area of mindfulness, confidence. Like, let's just say you just like feel unattractive about yourself. You have low confidence. You want to elevate in like your community, right? Like maybe you want to elevate your status a little bit, right? Maybe you want to upgrade at work, like get a promotion at work. I'm a professional at getting people promoted at work. That was literally what I used to do, is get people promoted and promote myself essentially. But because I was so, I got promoted very fast. I had like a strategy, which I'll go into in another video. But if you want to get a promotion at work, if you, fitness, right? I'm headed for 40. I've been in the fitness game for like over 2 decades now. A lot of times fitness, it's not about a meal plan and a workout plan. It's a mindset plan. So I can help you unlock, because you can just Google Give me the best workouts. You can ask AI, give me a 4 week workout plan for 45 minutes long. And I want to work on full body, glutes on Tuesday, Thursday, and upper body on Monday, Wednesday. And then you could also ask ChatGPT, give me a week meal plan, a 7-day week meal plan, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I want it to be within this amount of calories and have this much protein. Okay, so you can go do that for free right now, like in 10 minutes. But you probably won't do it. And I'm going to unlock you as to what actually gets you to do it. So I lost 30 pounds. I never gained it back. There's a specific reason why I was able to not ever gain it back. It was up here. So I can unlock you or propel you into something that you already know you need to be doing, but you probably didn't see this one obstacle was sitting in your way the whole time. Okay. So that I make money full-time online. I make money full-time online. Anytime like I've had to go somewhere this year, I don't have to ask a boss to go. I don't have to get time off. I don't have to get paid. So if you want to go that route, if you're like, I really want to start this journey, I work 9 to 5, but like, I just cannot like get out of my own way. Like, I don't know what I want to do it, but I have no motivation to actually start. I need help. I got you. Right. So whatever it is that you need help with, this is what the 3-step process is going to do for you. Okay. And it's on your time. If you take a week to get back to me because you really want to like formulate your next question, it's on your time. It's not like you're rushed on a call with me, right? And you're like, oh man, like I want to ask this, or say we went off on a tangent together, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, session's up, right? And then it's like, okay, well that was my last session with her. I have to book a whole nother session and book another hour, and we go back and forth. And who knows if like you're taking notes or not. Like I want this to be like a well thought out like process. So you can take time to email me, take time to send me a voice memo, take time to send me a video message of yourself. And then I will comfortably take it in, sit with it, not research it, but already, do what I got to do with it. Right. And, write it down and make it a plan. Exactly. That's why I like what I'm doing. Cause I give you 3 milestones to hit. So you can take, it could be as fast as all 3 within the same day. And then, of course, again, I respond within 24 to 48 hours, business hours. But you could essentially like send me 1, I respond. Send me 2 immediately, I respond. Send me 3. It could be done in 3 or 4 days, right? So you could do that, or you could take 3 weeks. If you're like, I want to just really take time, email her. Ciana emailed me back. Okay, great. Now I really want to take the time to like take in what she said and formulate my response to this. And really, really think of the best question to ask and not be pressured on a phone. Or like we're on a Zoom call and you're just sitting there like, I don't know. I got to think. I think so. Because again, this is not a therapy session. This is not a psychology session. Like this is a coaching session, meaning you already have it together. You're already on point. But you're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to get unlocked, or you just want to be better. Like you're like, I'm pretty fine with my life, but I'm kind of like not fine, just being fine. Like I want to actually like level up and I need help. Like I need to figure this out. Right? So that's what we're going to be doing together. That's why it doesn't need to be rushed like on a call together. Now I will do a 4-figure offer for Zoom direct with me, and it'll be a 5-week program. Because I actually want to hold you really, really tightly accountable, but that will be a 4-figure offer where it's like for a very specific type of person that really, really wants like me to pour into them with my genius, like my zone of genius, my expertise. That's different. You're going to get this, but it'll be in email form, right? It'll be in email form. But if you want me to you want me visually on a Zoom call with you, it's going to be a 4-figure offer. But to me, I wish that I feel like more coaches should do this. Like the fact that, or maybe that's why it's starting to be a thing. Cause it's like, sometimes you might want to be anonymous. Maybe you don't, or maybe sometimes like your coaching call, let's just say your coaching call is at 3 o'clock on a Thursday, and say you just don't feel like you just don't feel like it. Like you're not in the mode to like get coached. You're like, dang it, I know I like picked that time, but like I just need more time to think, right? So if anyone is interested, go to embodypursuit.com and use my code embody25 for 25% off, and that will bring you under below $100 for the 3-part. I was thinking about just doing one email for like $75, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do a 3-part for less than 100 with the code, and that way we can really get you from point A to point B. I can't really get you from point A to point B just in one correspondence, because I was gonna have 2 different packages where it's like one for one price and then 2 and then 3 for, and I'm like, that's just doing too much. I want to actually see you get results. Okay, I want to see you get results. I don't want to just send you one email back and you're like, dang it, I have a follow-up question. So, I wanted to give you a fair follow-up. So does anyone have any questions about that? Does anybody have any questions about that at all? I'm really excited about it because I think this is going to be a great way for you guys to really be able to get my coaching. Because again, I know I coach people live on here oftentimes. And like, it'll be great. It's great sometimes. Like sometimes we get some really juicy lives and I'll hone in and focus on one person the whole time. But like I can only go so far. I can only go so far. Now, if say you book the email session with me and you're like, Ciana, can we work out something where I do get you on a Zoom? I'm open to talking about it. I'm open to talking about, one Zoom call. Like I'm open, but I mean, essentially it's like you get to do it all, except just be in real time with me. Right? So send me your first question. So say for example, like a lot of women in their 30s have a tough time being able to lose weight. Every decade our hormones are like going through different shifts, and it's like, well, Ciana, what are you doing, right? And sometimes I can just answer quickly on here, and I can give you a 2-minute answer. But if you really dive deep with me and you're like, okay, these are the medications I'm taking, this is what's going on with this. I've had past trauma with this. I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried HIIT cardio. I've tried this. Nothing's working. I've done this, and this. This is my whole entire backstory. What can you tell me? What can we figure? It's like that. And you tell me in detail. And then that way, because sometimes you could even be talking on a voice memo. Or if you want to send me a video chat, set up your phone just like this. You just set your phone up, start talking. Hey, Ciana, okay, this is what's going on. I know I look wild right now. This is what's going on. You go into detail. You tell me your whole story. I'll be able to pinpoint all the holes probably within the first 30 seconds, right? So that's why it's like, it's good when you can take time to actually think about and formulate your question rather than quickly on a live. And then sometimes like people will ask me something and it's like, I got to know the backstory. I can give you a decent general answer, but if you want to know like the true answer tailored to you, like tailored and designed specifically for you, then that's why I'm introducing this to you guys as an option. So like I said, get in here with me. The second I popped it up, like there's already traffic that naturally comes to my website. And then I posted it on the community tab. People already got it. So I only can do so many a month. Okay, I can't do 1,000 of these, right? Like I won't be able to ever sleep, and then I won't be able to ever go live, right? So it's a limited amount of spots for email coaching. So if you want to do it, if you're serious, if you want to take yourself to the next step from point A to point B, go to embodypursuit.com. Take advantage of the launch discount, Embody 25. Anyone have any questions? Maybe not just about this, but in general. Does anyone have any questions? Let me take a little sip real quick. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. I'm drinking, if anyone's curious, I'm drinking hibiscus tea. You guys, hibiscus tea is like an amazing spring summer drink you can make, like hibiscus with like orange, pineapple, mango, and just really like let it sit and like just stew together. and then let it cool down. You can have it cool or hot, just like a nice summer citrus passion fruit type of drink. It's so rich. Cleanser, yep. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Oh, hey, Uncle. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's, you know her working. She's doing good. Healthy. Taking her vitamins. I'm trying to think. That's really it. That's really it. She's just like focused on work. I've been really pushing her to like get her body moving more, because I'm trying to like get her to like lose, by the end of the year I want her to be in like the 220s for her weight, and she's like in the she keeps hovering in the 240s right now. So what do you got going on? How's Bev? How are you? Anyone else have any questions? Also too, like, for those of you who didn't hop on the live earlier, if you want to check out anything I'm ever wearing, my top, my this like tennis skirt, I really like wearing these. They're just comfortable, and they have shorts under them as well, so they're just like awesome. But I always have like the stuff that I'm wearing, it'll always be linked. And this is what I always wear hot suits when I'm in the sauna. So if anyone's trying to like look leaner quicker, wear one of these when you work out and when you go in the sauna. Can I get the mushroom coffee on your site? You can actually get it down in the description. So as soon as I post the live replay, you'll be able to click on it and get it. Or I'll send you a direct link, and so you can check it out. I'll send you a direct link. I love the mushroom coffee. It's like so good. It's like, what I love about the mushroom coffee is that it's less than a third of the normal amount of coffee. And then you get all the benefits from the reishi, shiitake, turkey tail. There's like 3 other ones in there. So you just gave me the answers to a few questions. Okay, awesome, G. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Uncle, I'll send you a link to the mushroom coffee. And there's another one actually that I really, really like that I'll send you 2 links. I'll send you 2 links. But if nobody has any other questions, I definitely encourage you to get in the coaching with me. It's getting filled up quickly. I wasn't expecting that. I think with the course, it was for a specific group of people that are inside of the tribe that want to make money online. But I know a lot of you already have your 9-to-5s, or you already have your own businesses and you don't need that service. But I think that I've been getting asked for like 4 years about some kind of coaching. So this is going to be, it's going to get filled up quickly, because I can only do a certain amount a month. What's your opinion on using psychedelics for awakening? I personally have never done it. I personally don't care for it. Based on my research, I know that they do have micro doses that you can even do, like maybe more cities than I believe, but for sure if you live in a big city like LA, San Francisco, like New York, Atlanta, I know that they have like micro dosing facilities where you can like be under the care of a medical doctor, and then they like micro dose it to you, and then there's like someone, I think, even watching you the whole time. I think in a very controlled, safe environment, I get it. I would, maybe be open to encouraging people to do their research on that. I do know that there has been microdosing done, and it's literally healed people from their trauma, like their deep, deep, deep childhood trauma. But again, that's when I've seen it done like under like very strict care, not just like going to Joshua Tree and doing a bunch of mushrooms. You don't even know what it really is. Like, people have literally been unalived from like thinking that they're taking something. They're going to like a Joshua Tree, or they're going to like Burning Man, and they're like doing all this stuff or whatever, and then you just hear, every year you hear horror stories about stuff like that. So if anyone is interested, look into microdosing and doing it under professional care in a controlled environment. In general, you can be awakened by just praying. Like if you really just, like if you tell yourself you need a third-party substance, then that's what you'll need, is a third-party substance. If you just say, God, I'm open, give me the downloads, then you'll get them. So like I've had awakenings just by downloading straight from God, right? Or legal retreats. So I've seen both. I've seen like the ayahuasca retreats. I've seen people have amazing experiences, and then I've seen, like, if you just type in the downfall of or the dark side of ayahuasca, make sure, bottom line is, what my answer is, make sure to research both. Just research both and then come to a conclusion based on like what you could be willing to lose, like see what's at stake, and is it worth losing? Because I know some people have like been permanently like had issues from it, because again, you can't really tell if you're allergic to it until you do it. You know, meditation is a quiet space. Yeah, exactly. Get silent. You could literally have an amazing spiritual awakening experience if you just keep up with your ability to be in silence. Literally. And just quiet your mind, unattached from all these like electronics and scrolling and all of that. And if you do that consistently enough, all of a sudden you'll just have a download and you're like, whoa. Especially when you pair prayer, meditation, and like prayer, meditation, and fasting. When you pair all of that together, you can have a huge awakening. This is just now this part is just my personal opinion. Again, I am biased because I've never done it. I don't have a desire to do it, but I think that like doing a psychedelic is like rushing the process. What's my opinion on plant-based? So I'm mainly plant-based. I love it. I've been doing it for 10 years. I am going to be 40 next year. Like my next birthday is going to be 40. I'm 5'7". I'm 136 pounds. People say I look pretty youthful. I think it has to do with being plant-based. I'm an advocate for it. Number one downfall with it is that people then do not keep up with their protein intake. And so it makes plant-based diets and vegan diets and vegetarian diets look unhealthy because people often do it in an unhealthy way. Okay? So yeah, and I think it has to do with me eating a lot of plants. A lot of plants, a lot of legumes, a lot of fruit. I do take pea protein powder. I do take creatine. I do have chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts. Like I keep up with my seeds. I keep up with my beans. So any kind of legume, chickpeas, black beans, lentils. I do have tofu from time to time. You don't want to take that every day though. Tofu, tempeh, sometimes. Again, all the different chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. So that has its own category. You throw that into a shake. Also, all the different milks, almond milk, pumpkin milk. So you gotta like make sure to stay on top of your protein when you're plant-based. Do you know if any, technically there is protein in some of the plants, like per serving. I believe spinach has 5 grams of protein per serving. Yeah, there is, like if you type in vegetables, raw vegetables with the highest protein in it, the highest one I've been able to find is like spinach and like some kind of collard green, like variation of a collard green. But you're never going to find a one size serving vegetable or fruit that's a full 20 grams. Yeah, like beans are good, but you still have to cook them. you still like, I wouldn't be able to just like pop like a raw nut in my, or a raw bean in my mouth. But yeah, so if you're talking about, Hallie, like completely uncooked, yeah, you could type in highest protein raw vegetables, but like it's never gonna be it's never gonna be anything more than like 5 grams. If you find one higher, let me know. Now, if you find one like that's 10 and above, please let me know. Cause yeah, I would totally incorporate that. Collard greens are really good too. Collard greens are like high in protein. But again, when I say high in protein for a green, that's like 5 grams of protein per serving, 7 grams of protein per serving. So you have to eat a lot, like, and then when you eat raw food, it fills you up very quickly. So it's like, that's why they say it's like, it's almost like impossible if you were just to have raw food. It's almost impossible to have at least 100 grams of protein a day, because it's just like you're just so full from it being raw food and like the body taking a while to digest it. So I haven't been eating cooked food for the past week, and I would like to continue that. I did start eating sunflower seed butter. Ooh, last night. Bomb. Yeah, I mean, it is technically, because there is a process to it to make it like a butter, but like that's fine. Like, making a shake, or getting some milk and like putting some flax seeds in it, grinding up some flax seeds and putting it in there. That's a good way. Getting some pumpkin seeds, and putting it in a strainer, with some water, grinding it up, putting it through a strainer. That's a really high, like you can get like 9 grams of protein in one serving if you drink a whole thing of pumpkin milk. There's different ways, but yeah, collard greens, spinach, and then you got to be careful on that too, because I have heard that you can get kidney stones if you eat too much raw spinach. It really is supposed to be cooked. So there's that too. Nuts, if you can find as raw of nuts as you can, like cashew. Make your own bread as well. So much. Oh yes, so true, so true. That's my next buy. Actually, I want to get a bread maker. I have a milk maker. I'm obsessed with it. I really think that any inflammation I was having in my body had to do with the milk I was drinking, because I would drink a lot of shakes, but I would get I don't want to say any brands and put any brands down, because it's just, at the end of the day, they're trying to make money, right? Like, it's not like they're trying to do anything to us. It's just, they have to put things in it to make it last on the shelves, right? So, but like, I was drinking like certain milks for years from the store, and when you turn it around, there's like 15 different ingredients in it. I just make almonds, purified water, put it in my milk maker. It's just pure 100% raw almonds in milk form. And I just feel like I don't feel inflamed at all after I drink it. Like, before, I would drink my protein shakes and feel kind of like this, like, just puffiness start. I don't know. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I make bread. Ooh, bomb. Like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, when you just eat something and you're like, all of a sudden you're like, I just feel like inflamed now or something, you got to pay attention to your milks, your breads. Like, bread, same thing. It's like, I grew up with my grandmother making her own bread. It was amazing. Never had one issue with her bread. All clean ingredients. So yeah, bread. I mean, honestly, anything from home is always best, right? Anything from home. So that's my opinion on the plant-based diet. It's a beautiful diet. It's a beautiful way to live. My skin, when I went more like plant-based, my skin started to really clear up. I used to get like these like crazy under the jaw, which I learned later was like hormonal acne. I would have like hormonal acne all here. And I think it really had a lot to do with my diet. And then my diet was like throwing my hormones off. I make flatbread out of, ooh, that's a good idea. I want to try that. I've been sleep on all the different things you can do with quinoa. I eat quinoa a lot, but I don't like get creative with it. So that's a really good idea. Not eating that right now though. Okay. I love this. What inspired your like thrusting yourself into more of this raw, like not really eating, fasting? Were you just like, I'm just ready. I'm just ready to 18 pounds is a lot of weight. Like that's a serious identity shift. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Like with us starting July 1st, as by the way, I hope Lisa's having a great dinner right now. I'm going to put it out there. Lisa is having an amazing dinner, and she is either A, meeting her future husband, or B, meeting her destiny helper to meet her husband. The guy I'm talking to is super fit. Okay. And I'm like, I love that. Look, ladies, we've had these conversations before. 16 pounds in 1 week? Whoa. It might have been a lot of water your body was holding on to, too. You'd like to gain 18. It's always like that. Men always want to gain the weight. Women always want to lose it. It's like, here you go. Okay. Look, I don't know, like, men care about looks. Like, I don't know why it's like such a bad thing to say. Like, if men are visual creatures, men like to see a woman who cares about her health and her fitness. No one is saying you need to be a size 2. No one is saying you need to be a Victoria's Secret model, but it is attractive. It's attractive to me. Like a woman, when I see a woman that is like about her fitness game and her mental health game and her nutrition game, it's like I'm already attracted in the sense of like a woman either admiring her or like being like, oh, I'd be her friend, right? I'm already like in the general sense of attraction, not like physical bodily attractions, just like, oh, well, she's someone, she'd probably be my friend if we knew each other in real life. I like the way that she's doing her workouts. I like the way that she's organizing her meal. Like, it's like you're attracted to it, right? Why wouldn't the man be attracted to that too? Like, I don't understand why it's like such a big issue for that to just, and by the way, ding ding ding, women like to see it too. I don't know why it's also dumbed down, like, oh, women literally don't care about looks. Like, no, there's a factor there. Like, there has to be some level of attraction. It's not the end all be all, but it is attractive when there is a man that is fit. Like, see, look at Hallie's like, he's fit, I want to rise to the occasion. And what I love about that is like, instead of saying, oh, he's fit, I'm going to retreat. I'm going to retreat and find somebody else that's like not as fit because I don't want to like be judged or like have to feel like pressure. No, it's like you're dating someone that's like, or talking to somebody that's fit and you're like, I need to step my game up. I love that. I love that. I care about looks too, so I'm inspired to just get it together. I love it. Sign up for the class and sell digital products. Yes, Kilo. We live in a 23-hour we live about 23 hours away from each other. We will probably meet at the end of, oh my gosh, I have to know the details when this happens. And you met him on, you don't have to say the app, but you met him on an app, right? He actually thinks I'm fit from my picture, but I know what the real Look, you're like, okay, perfect. I love this though, because it's like, I just think that for the women out there that are 35 and up and you're like, and you're single and you're really wanting to be in a relationship, it's like, it's a reality. You are competing against 22-year-old women. Not competing like you put yourself in competition with them. It's society put you in competition with them. It's something you cannot control. So it's like, it's number one, you want to get fit for your own health, your own happiness, your own emotional, mental state, right? You want to live out a long, healthy, active life. And then a byproduct is that because of the because of what you're exuding with the confidence that you're getting from fitness, it attracts a partner. You know what I mean? Okay, love you, Uncle. Bye. Have a beautiful night. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. We met on. Okay, yeah. Okay, every time I see you, you give up some good game, major blessings. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Part of the tribe. And this is the Ciana. He's a master? Oh, yeah, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, but I love that though. Because you never know, if you guys end up like getting together, you can end up being a master fitness trainer too. And you already love that topic. He's not putting in any pressure on me about any of this. It's all me. But that's the key about it, is that you're like, I want to step up for me, but he's a good motive. Like seeing him motivated, seeing him in his progress, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to really kick this into gear for myself. Right? Like, see, that is the ideal situation when a man isn't pressuring. But just in general, ladies, look, if you don't, here's the thing I'll say too. There's like some women that are like, quote unquote, not at their ideal weight, but their magnetism and their beauty and their personality is so larger than life that you can't even see like what society sees. Those women, I'm not talking about those women. There are women that are so magnetized and their face is so beautiful, and they're like, no, they know how to dress for their body type better than somebody that's fit even. And it's just like they're, but to be honest, a lot of those women are already married. FYI. A lot of like the quote unquote out of shape women that are like literally so magnetic and like beautiful with their aura and all that. Usually men swoop those women up, like extra confident, not caring about like whatever, like they know how to hold, like no pun intended, but they know how to hold their weight. Right? Those women, they're married. So, if you're someone that's like, yeah, I'm going to be realistic here. I don't necessarily have that magnetic of a personality. My personality is pretty good, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Out of this world. You might want to like, also look at the whole package for yourself. I want to be one of those fit. Yes, goals. We're going to be right on the live, like with abs. Like, hey girl, what's going on? We're checking in. I'm rooting for you, Hallie. Yes, we're all rooting for Hallie. Like, it's game. Hallie's not messing around. Hallie is not messing around. You could feel it. A lot of dudes that work out are with women who aren't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's like, there's just levels of women. There's just levels. Like, I've talked about this story before. But so I always go to the sauna, and there was this one insanely shredded fitness guy. Like, he always would do yoga in the sauna for like 30 minutes. And then I would see him like lifting weights, and then I would see him on the bike, like just all this stuff. Right. And for some reason we were always like in the sauna at the same time. So it was him. He's like, literally looks like he could be on a billboard, like for like 50 and up men, like better body than men in their 20s, like just shredded. Right. Then this other guy was in the sauna too. He was, so the guy I'm talking about is black, and then the other guy was like Middle Eastern. He was like in his 50s or 60s. So they both are married. And it was just the three of us in the sauna, and somehow a conversation got sparked. I don't usually talk to people like that in the sauna because I like to zone out. But for some reason, on this particular day, a conversation got sparked up. And he was saying how like the black guy's married, and he's married to a Middle Eastern woman. And she went back home for a month. And when this is anybody, if you go back with family, they want to feed you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just when you're with family, you eat. Like, that's part of just like the richness of being around your family. So he said that she came back from going overseas to see her family, and she was like 20 pounds overweight, right? 20 pounds overweight. And he was like, I literally loved her more. So like, it's like he already wasn't with her. Like he loved her beauty, her aura, her essence, right? But like he noticed that she gained weight, but like he was like, I loved her even more. He's like, yeah, you know, she wants to lose the weight herself. So I think that there is like specifics, but I just think if at the end of the day, if you're out in the dating scene and you're out and you're like not feeling confident about your body, people can feel it. People can like feel it on you. So if you're out and say if you're like in a mixer and you're like walking around and everyone's, you know, looking at each other, you know, people are filling each other out, and you're already like, say you're in a room full of women that have a body maybe you aspire to have, and you start to shrink, like your spirit and yourself, like your body language starts to shrink, and you're like kind of walking around. People can feel that. Now, if you're out of shape, quote unquote, whatever that is, depending on where you live in America, if you're out of shape or overweight, but you're like, bam, what's up? I'm here. Sometimes you can outshine the other girls that are technically more fit. So you know, there is levels, right? But I think at the end of the day, like, I don't think it's bad to, if you are on the dating market, to really consider, you know, getting your fitness together. And you need to anyway. So why not do a win-win, right? It's a win-win for yourself and potentially, you know, not beating out, but like making yourself more noticeable to, you know, to a potential partner. Trying to get family to eat better food. Oh yeah, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole other story. Family really has to have a deep reason. Either A, they had a health scare and it's like it forced them into a change, or that's the only time, honestly, that I've seen someone that's 55 and up that's like married. 55 and up, married. So, you know, most people 50 and up, 55 and up are really, really set in their ways. Yeah, other than a health scare, it's like they're sitting happy, they're sitting pretty, they're sitting comfortable, right? So there has to be something that is really like pushing them over the edge. No pun intended. I mean, yeah, it's like they got literally almost pushed over into the coffin under the ground. So they're like, ooh, I need to get my life together. Sometimes some people just have to learn the hard way. I notice, like, when it comes to like family members that like really like they know they're unhealthy, but like they don't care about looks. Like they're like, I'm not trying to compete with anybody. Like I don't care. So that's out. They're not trying to get it. Some of them, if they're not trying to get a mate or get in a relationship, or they're already married, okay, that's out. So like, it really ends up being where like their diabetes gets so bad to where they're forced into getting better, or their blood pressure gets so bad to where they are almost had a stroke or something. So then they have to get it together, right? Like it's usually something like that. For women, becoming a mom is an Olympic level event. Starting fit is best. You'll learn exactly. You guys, my sister just had a baby. I went to go visit my sister, and she's a fit woman. You know, like she is really, really into lifting weights, and she was able to pop out 2 babies in her mid-30s with no issue, 0 issues, 0 health issues, none of that. She's 35. She's gonna turn 36 in a couple months, and she just popped out her second baby. So it's like, and we were talking about it actually when I was just with her, and it's like it's because she paid attention to her protein intake and because she was fit. Now, was she like bodybuilder level fit? No, I mean, she wasn't like shredded, but I mean, she was like strong. Her body was strong, like her overall structure was just strong. Like she's in a strong body, right? Thank you. Yeah, my niece, she's so precious. Oh my gosh, she's just the cutest little tulip. I literally have some beautiful nieces and nephews, like for real. They are just like, these kids are just like beauty kings and queens. Like it's crazy. But I mean, number one is she's healthy. She's literally perfect. So everything what she said, she just literally pushed her like once and one time, and then one little small push, and she was out. That was it. So people talk about, oh, over 30 is such a big deal to have a baby. My sister just popped out 2 babies in her mid-30s back to back. she's technically, I think I'm even more technically a vegetarian too. I say vegan because I started eating cheese again. So, like more than I used to. So yeah, I think she's technically vegetarian because she will have cow's milk, she will have regular Greek yogurt, she will have cheese. Um, but yeah, no egg, no meat. No egg, no meat, um, no fish. So, yeah, no problem, no issue. So Kilo was 100% right. Like, being a fit person is just better for life. And then a byproduct is like, yeah, you aesthetically look better according to society standards, but like you being a mom, even if you're done with being popping out a baby, if you're already a mom or a dad, it's like, don't you want to be like a fit person for your future grandkids? Like for example, my mom, she's not fit, but like she's like in really great health for her 60s compared to most 60 something year old women. She's able to still walk up like a whole entire mountain. I think I posted it on one of the reels on here. And it's like she can run after my niece and nephew, my brother's kids that I've shown you guys before. She can run after them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's because she continued to walk. She changed her diet, right? She wouldn't have been able to do that if she didn't. So it's like you want to like, people are like, oh, fitness is stupid or the gym is stupid. It's like, no, it's like people don't understand. Our life is so sedentary that it's almost like you have to. It's like taking a vitamin. Like you, before we would do everything from hand, right? Laundry, dishes, there was no dishwasher. Like we were doing like, taking it outside and pinning all the clothes up like on a pin line and like doing all these things. We don't move and bend and get up, move, doing like this. Like we just don't do all, doing like washing clothes like that, right? Like we don't do that stuff no more. So you have to go to the gym, like or do something in your living room. Have to. How long did it take for your body to stop having the shakes when you go vegan? I start losing too much weight and been feeling, oh, that's interesting. So I didn't never had the shakes. You might be having a nutrition deficiency. So like you might want to get your vitamin B12 looked at. You want to get your vitamin D3, K2 looked at. You might want to get your magnesium looked at. Like you might need to go get a whole panel, because if you're shaking, I've never heard of anyone shaking from, I mean, maybe it's a thing. I've just never heard of it. My family too, my sisters, my brothers, because they weren't born eating just vegetarian. They were eating meat when they were born. About in their 20s, my sister stopped eating meat. I stopped eating meat at 30. Like late 20s for them, 30 for me. We've never had any shakes or nothing like that. So you might, when you stopped eating meat or fish or steak, there's something inside the meat that you're missing and you might just have to supplement. So you might need to take fish oil. Maybe you have an omega-3 situation happening. Maybe your like DHA levels dropped too quickly, and usually you get DHA from fish. My back, I hurt my back doing RDLs, but I see the results after. Yes. Yes. Lift that thing up, girl. Keep it high. Keep it tight. Gotta perfect my form though. RDLs are literally one of the best best glute workouts in my opinion. Like that, hip thrusts, lunges. There's like a solid top 6 that are just like the magnificent 6, I guess you could call it. But RDLs is one of them for sure. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go. But this is a awesome conversation. Again, if anyone is serious about coaching, limited spots, because I will not be able to do 1,003 email coaching. I will never be able to sleep or take a shower. So it's a very, very limited amount. I probably can do, I kind of just ran the numbers. I probably can do like 50 a month, like 53 back and forth. Like I could probably do that, but yeah, I can't. So there will be a point where I will like, we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, so just get in there with me. It's Embody 25, or just catch me live for free. Ask me a couple questions here and there. I'm happy to answer. But yeah, that's really all that I have for now. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.